will view you, Leon. So do not shoot the messenger. Just take what resonates and leave out what does not apply to you. We got obscurity, if I can say it right. So people view as somebody who is very mysterious, maybe even dark. Maybe you keep to yourself. You could become off as somebody who is very private to other people. Okay, we got shame. We got regret. And then we got envy. Okay, this is how people view you. Okay. Yeah, they feel like you could be somebody who was very avoidant or you have avoided them. Some of you guys, these are people that could be avoiding you. But I feel like you could be coming off as people feel like you are somebody who is very avoiding them. And you could be very much avoiding them. And you could be somebody who is keeping secrets. Like I said, you could also come off as somebody who is just very private, I'm hearing, to other people. That's how they feel like you are somebody who is very private, very mysterious. Maybe you could be into, okay, we got the King of Swords right here. And then we got the Queen of Swords reverse. Okay. Okay, yeah, some of you guys, people definitely view you as somebody who's very mysterious and kept to yourself. You could be somebody who is very much an influence in other people's lives. Some of you guys could be influencers on social media, or you could just be somebody who is very resourceful, somebody who has a lot of knowledge. You hold a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Yeah, people feel like you secretly, it's like you know some things that they don't know. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's even resources. Some of you guys, people look at you as very smart. And but the Queen of Swords reverse in shame. Yeah, they also feel like you could be keeping to yourself. So not only you keeping all the resources and coming off as mysterious, but they feel like, okay, I feel like this is their energy. They feel like that maybe they tried to shame you. Maybe they tried to humiliate you. And that could be the reason why you coming off as standoffish, very kept to yourself, very private. Yeah, these could be the people that actually tried to humiliate you. So they feel like you only being this way because they may have they wronged you, they shamed you in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you are moving, they feel like you are moving very strategically. Yeah, because maybe some of you guys, people feel like you, okay, this is your energy also. So just take what resonates. But yeah, I feel like not only they feel all of this right about you, but you could also feel like you have your mind made up to not speak your truth about something anymore. Maybe you feel like just some things that you should just keep to yourself, and that's the energy that you are embodying right now. Because maybe you have spoke your truth about something, but maybe people didn't want to hear the truth. And you want to know why they didn't want to hear the truth? Because you was exposing these people. You have exposed somebody. You have kept it real with somebody, and they too embarrassed. And that could be the reason why they could be acting like they don't hear you. They could be acting like they don't want to hear you out. Some of y'all definitely could be influencers. Or like I said, you could just be somebody who is very smart, very ambitious. You have a lot of resources. You have a lot of wisdom. Like, you know a lot of things that people don't know. But I feel like you are in this energy of like keeping all this information to yourself or what it is that you know. But Some of you guys, you do go from keeping it to yourself to actually popping out with some information. But it's like the more you expose people, the more bad people feel for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And now they don't want to hear what you got to say. Okay, that's how the energy is. Some of y'all got air in y'all chart. So if you are an influencer and you are exposing some form of truth, it's like people know that what you're speaking is the truth. But like I said, it's like they in this self, like, they feel bad about, I don't know. It's like you exposing people's demons, basically. And it's like you making people like I said, the more you expose, the more you make people feel bad about what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they could be in denial, or they just don't want to hear what else it is that you got to say. Yeah, you are leaving people in some form of regret about something, about not liking you. Somebody feel bad, or maybe they just don't like you no more. I feel like you are exposing somebody's demons. And you don't have to be a content creator. Some of you guys are, but if not, you have basically told somebody the truth about a situation. And maybe somebody could be in a really dark, for an example, somebody could be like in a really dark spot in their life. And maybe you could be giving somebody some, a little bit of knowledge, to help them get out of that dark spot. But whatever it is that you're saying to them, it's like they hear you, they know what you're saying is the truth, but they know that they are the one that could be the problem. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody didn't want to accept the simple fact that they are the problem if you said something to them. Because the more you speak your truth, the more you tell them things, it's like the more they feel exposed. They don't like it. They don't like it. So it's like they don't want to hear what you got to say no more. You know what I'm saying? Even though they know that what you're saying is the truth. This could be somebody close to you that you could be telling the truth. Like I said, maybe they're in a really dark spot right now in their life, and you tell them they need to change, they need to do this, they need to stop smoking, they need to stop drinking, they need to stop hanging around certain crowds, they need to get their life together. You could be saying something like that. Or maybe you could be having somebody like leave a toxic, you could be speaking on a toxic relationship somebody could be needing to leave behind. I don't know why I just keep hearing some of y'all are definitely influencers. The rest of you guys, you could just be somebody of a positive influence in somebody's life, and they don't want to hear the truth because they're in denial, because you make them feel bad. You make them feel guilty. But this is how they view you, as a truth teller. Somebody who is very experienced in what it is that they have went through. Because I feel like you have already got out of a situation, or you've been through a lot, and I feel like you are here to like bring some level of awareness to somebody or a group of people. And it's making them look at themselves honestly, because it's like they're in denial. They don't want to hear it for real. It's like they want to hear you, they want to see what you about, or they want to they'll listen to what you got to say, but not for very long once you trigger them. But we got judgment. Yeah, you are bringing some form of awareness to somebody. That's how people view you. They feel like you are a truth speaker. You are somebody that wakes you could be waking somebody up, basically. And they don't want to accept the simple fact that something needs to change, something needs to go out of their life. And they feel bad. Like I said, they could just be like embarrassed about not hearing you the first time. If somebody was hard-headed and didn't want to hear what you had to say, and they did the opposite of what you told them to do, they feel some type of way. They regret it. Yeah, now they waking up. You see what I'm saying? Some of you guys, it could be an air sign or a Pisces, but now somebody's waking up because they hurt. It's like you told somebody not to go do something, not to go back to something, not do something a certain way. And like I said, and then they turn around and do it anyways, just to end up in hurt and pain. when you already told them first two times not to operate a certain way or go back to a certain habit or group or friendship, like, something like that, an environment or something. But that's how people view you. Somebody who is a truth speaker. You are a truth teller. You are somebody who exposes people's demons. You wake people up. They didn't want to hear you the first time, but when they got their little heart broken, I'm hearing, now they accepted you. Even though they don't like it, what you have to say, or they don't like you as a person, it's like you speaking your truth, but they don't want to tell you that physically that you telling the truth. We got the Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, the more you bring some level of awareness to somebody or a group of people, the more conflicted that they are. I told you, you guys trigger people. They don't like it with envy right here. Because whatever you said is weighing heavy on their consciousness. And now they feeling confused about what way to go. It's like people are comfortable living or being a certain way, but it's like they're comfortable with it, but they know they want to get out of it at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, some of you guys, maybe for an example, maybe you could be speaking to a group of people that could be in like rehab or something. Maybe you used to be one of those victims, right? Maybe you used to be somebody who's a drink, who used to smoke or whatever, right? Maybe you have some type of addiction yourself. You had some type of unhealthy habit, and it's like you could be speaking to a group of people about the things that you have went through that brought you to some form of addiction that you once had and that helped you get out of it. Like it could be something like that. And then it's like them seeing you and listening to what you're saying, knowing that they still in that addiction or bad unhealthy habit, it triggers them because it's like they know they need to leave, but they're too comfortable. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. But just take what resonates, because I strongly feel like some of y'all could be content creators, or you could be a spokesman person or something. Maybe you go to like schools and you talk to kids about like gun violence and stuff like that, or drugs or alcohol. Maybe you are somebody to speak and say like no, say no to drugs or something, or you go to, like I said, some type of rehab center for people that could be suffering from some form of addiction, or you talk about domestic violence. Some of you guys probably talk about that. If you don't do this as a group thing inside some type of public setting, an event or something, like you go to a school, or you go, like I said, a crowd of people, or you could be a content creator. It could just be saying that you could be talking to somebody specific. It could be your teenage daughter. It could be your granddaughter. It could be anybody. It could just be somebody personally in your family or something, somebody you care about. And you could be telling them, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, or maybe they're going through a tough time with an addiction, or they're going through a tough time in a very difficult like relationship that is hard for them to get out of. And after you told them the truth, it's like I said, they go back and they regret it. You see what I'm saying? And now, because it's a lot more painful, or it's getting a lot worse in their situation, it's like they're having a wake up call, and they could be very, very conflicted. It's like the aftermath. It's like you kind of warn somebody something and then they do it anyways, and then it get worse. Like it could be something like that. Some of you guys definitely got air in your chart, or Pisces. But whatever truth that you have spoke to somebody or a group of people, they see you. They may not like what you got to say. They may not want to hear what you got to say, being in some form of denial, instead of denial, but they know that what you're saying is the real thing. It's waking them up to the point where it drives them crazy. We got the High Priestess. There's a lot of like spiritual energy where you could be somebody who's very intuitive. Some of y'all could be tarot card readers. When I look at the High Priestess, Yeah, you could come off as somebody who is very kept to yourself, who hold a lot of knowledge, a lot of secrets. It's like you could be somebody who was very wise. You just been through a lot. And that's why I said at the beginning, people could be looking at you as somebody who was very avoidant, but I feel like you could just be protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and not only that, sometimes you feel like you have to hold back because maybe you feel like you may say too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so you spare people or you spare a person because you don't want to say too much to the point where they end up not liking you. But at the end of the day, it's like they don't like you for what you say, but it's like at the same time they do like you because you're being real with them. You're not telling them what they want to hear. So it's like people is, I wouldn't say flip floppy about you. I feel like people like you, but then again, they don't like you because you are bringing their demons out, their inner demons out, and whatever you're saying, they know that they need to change, but that's what it is. It's like they are, it's like they need you, they need whatever it is that you have to say, they want to hear you out, but then again, it's like, man, like, it's making me feel bad. Like, I don't even want to hear what she got to say because it's making me feel bad. I know I need to change, but I don't want to, or I just don't know how, or because some of these people maybe have some type of like hatred, and I'm hearing some type of something wrong with their heart chakra is blocked. That's exactly what I heard. People heart chakra could be very blocked, and whoever it is that you're talking to, and I just feel like some of them could be like very much not only, I don't even like saying these words, but like broken spirited. Like they could have a cold heart, like where they don't, you know, where they struggle with love or loving themselves and loving other people, because this energy right here is giving somebody who is just very cold, who don't care about nobody, who don't care about life, who don't care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? That just allow time to go by, and not liking change. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. It's just, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm speaking to some content creators. And like I said, you don't have to be a tarot card reader. You can talk about anything, but if not, this is like a one-on-one thing with you and somebody in your family or a friend. And you spoke some real to them and they didn't want to hear it, even though you were being honest. And they did the opposite of what you told them. And it's like things just got worse. So just take what resonate, y'all. Okay, what else? What else? How people view my Leos? Because they already see you as somebody who's very smart, somebody that knows a lot. I'm trying to debate if I want these cards or not. We're going to pull a couple of oracle cards and go back to tarot. Trying to do something a little bit different. I'm just tired of doing the same format and love. But I'm going to go back though. Switch it up. So I guess people see you as somebody who is very smart, and it's like you a lifesaver to people for real. But it's up to them whether they want to listen to what it is that you have to say or not. They may not like what you say. They may not like you as an individual. But I feel like it's love for real at the end of the day. It's like they inspired by you for real. It's like a love hate. I can't even say hate. It's like they love the simple fact that you want to help. But they don't like the simple fact that you call them out on a BS, basically. That's how people view you, Leo. Because it's like being a mama or being a daddy. Even if some of you guys, it could be a child of yours you could be talking to. You could be, lecturing or whatever, but that's how they view you. Because they feel like you're telling them what to do, but you really could be trying to help. But we got emotional withdrawal. So people view you as somebody who is very emotionally withdrawn. You could be somebody who is actually very in tune with your emotions, but I feel like you keep that side of yourself, your emotions to yourself. Some of you guys pray a lot behind the scenes. Maybe people don't know that you are, I'm hearing a woman of God or a man of God, but yeah, I just feel like you are somebody who is very emotionally balanced, to be honest. You just could be, know when and when not to give so much of yourself emotionally to people. There's some form of balance. That's how I would look at it, you know. But sometimes people calling me. But yeah, I just feel like people look at you as very emotionally withdrawn. Like I said, it's giving that cold energy, that mysterious energy, you know, very kept to yourself, very private. You know a lot, but you don't say everything. You didn't. When you say a little, it's like people get mad at you. It's that type of, and that's the energy you were embodied in. The high priestess that I stated. Some of y'all may have Pisces or Cancer in your chart, and I do have Pisces again, or you may have double Pisces and you have air in your chart. But yeah, once again, people see you as somebody who is emotionally withdrawn. We got spiritual union. And then we got the new beginnings right here. Okay, what else, Spirit? Oh, here they go, right in my face. Yeah, I feel like people see you as emotionally withdrawn, but I keep hearing y'all a praying man or a praying woman. I don't know, I was getting like Buddhist type of energy, like, I don't know, but I feel like you could be somebody who is like very kept to yourself. Very balanced. We got the Nine of Wands right here. Yeah, there could be people that could be actually want to support you, but okay. Another thing I'm seeing, y'all, is that even though people view you in this light, right, of being emotionally withdrawn, standoffish, mysterious, and all this other shit, right, but it's like you could be doing that because the people that could be trying to get your attention, that's holding on to you in the background, I feel like they could come with a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want to like observe everybody's energy, I'm hearing. Because we got the Nine of Wands right here. Like people that could be trying to get your attention, or even the people that's holding on to you, even if you have a following online, they may have a lot of baggage and you are clearly aware of that. Clearly aware of that. So you feel like some of y'all, these could be your supporters if you have a following. The rest of you guys, um, it could just be people in general. It could be family, co-workers, your friends. It's like you know that you need to protect your energy because people could, like, you could be end up caught up in other people's, emotions. And I feel like you're trying to avoid that. You're not trying to observe too much of everybody, and everything, because you know that you could be very sensitive when it comes to other people's energy. And that's why you are in this energy of like pulling back. But yeah, they see you as somebody who they're trying to support, but you're standoffish. But I just feel like you just want some form of balance. You see what I'm saying? So y'all can connect on some level of understanding, because you know these people could be toxic, right? And yeah, they may be holding on to you, yeah, they may be around you, but you feel like they need to be aligned with you for y'all to connect on a deeper level. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you'll say a couple things and you'll back out, but you're not going to be all in their face and being clingy and having a conversation with them all day 24/7, because you know these people got some work to do. You see what I'm saying? But I just feel like you just want people that is more aligned, and not only, I feel like emotionally stable. I'm hearing emotional, intelligent people. You could be wanting those type of people around you. Somebody who know how to very grounded, whether it's grounded friendships, relationships, you even working with people. That's probably what you really look for in regards of actually connecting with somebody. You want somebody who is very emotionally intelligent, no matter who they are. You see what I'm saying? But some of y'all could definitely be praying for things to come together with you in regards of like the people that act like they didn't want to hear you or didn't like you or whatever. You just hope things will get better. Some of you guys, you want their outlook to change when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's not that they hate you. It's a simple fact that they don't like the simple fact that you expose them, because it requires them to change. But I'm hearing some of y'all could be praying for better days or praying things start to align up with the people that was around you or that could be currently around you in the workplace or in a place of business or something like that. That's what I'm hearing for some of y'all. So it's all about you protecting your energy and making sure you are not triggered or caught up in their emotional drama or baggage. You see what I'm saying? It's like you'll help, but you're not going to be all in their face because you know and you are aware of their baggage. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of you guys, you have a desire to connect with people that are more aligned with you. And, but I feel like you feel as if you got to pull your energy back. It's a lot of fire and air in this chart, in this video. The spread right here, if I can talk. But yeah, some of y'all definitely do have Pisces or Cancer also in your chart, right along with fire and air. But yeah, I just feel like you just want people who are more like-minded around you. You want somebody that's going to listen to understand and not just listen to respond. And it's all about you want those people that are on your level mentally and emotionally to connect with you. But I feel like that's what you're going to get for real, for real. Definitely. We got new beginnings. Some of y'all are definitely stepping into a whole new world. Like, especially if you travel for a living or you're like a content creator or something like that, a blogger, whatever you want to call it. I just keep getting this online energy. But some of you guys, if you have I'm going to scratch that part out. But yeah, I just feel like things are going to start to align with you. I feel like you go and bump heads with some people, but I feel like the people that may try you or try to give you a hard time to connect with them on a deeper level, you just going to continue to pull your energy back no matter where you at. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because I feel like you could be somebody who is very confident, very smart, very ambitious. It's like you could be somebody who is very well put together. I like this energy. Some of y'all definitely could be go-getters. Literally. You could be somebody who is very attractive physically. Yeah, people are not happy about your confidence at all. They're not. Because even if you feel like you hitting a brick wall with certain individual where y'all bumping heads, it's like you're not allowing them to stop you from shining or stop your purpose, I'm hearing. You're very confident in yourself, your own skin, and people don't like it. They're not happy how determined, how ambitious, how smart you are, how much you level up in some way, shape, or form, especially in the work or the business place. People don't like the simple fact that you could be going through some good changes. And some may try to ignore it, but they feel like they don't want to stroke your ego. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they rather just try to downplay how attractive you are, how smart you are, how much you're trying to be supportive and be helpful to the community, I'm hearing, or just people in general. People could be definitely like purposely overlooking you. Like I said, you may have some people that are supportive of you in the workplace or business or whatever, because I feel like this isn't work or business. But I just feel like they still holding on to you and acting like they're not interested. And I just feel like you're okay. If they act like they're not interested, you know in your heart that things are going to align for you. And you know that the people that is rocking with you, they're going to stay with you. And the people that's against you or against what it is that you have to say, you're going to fall back. But this definitely is a whole new beginning for you, a whole new world. Some of y'all actually could be traveling. I'm getting a lot of traveling energy. Yeah, some people gonna celebrate you. Some people are gonna fall back on you because they don't want to. They don't want to. Like I said before, they don't want to stroke your ego. They don't want to give you too much attention. Wow, we got the Queen of Wands. All these wands. You must be that popping. You must be that attractive. We got the King of Wands, the King of Swords. So not only you look good on the outside, but you also very smart. I just realized we got the King of Wands upright, the King of Swords upright, we got the Queen of Swords reversed, and we got the Queen of Wands reversed. Ain't that something? All these wands, kings and queens. But yeah, I just felt like you walking into a new beginning, and and the more you grow, because some of y'all gonna end up being worldwide. I don't know what you do for a living, but you could be somebody who is worldwide, or you could be like an upcoming like artist or something like that, or influencer, or a celebrity or something like that. If you online, or if you have an online business, no matter what it is, no matter what it look like, you could be somebody who was very worldwide, or people look at you as somebody who is very like foreign. Also, some of you guys could come from a foreign country, but you are definitely somebody different and rare than most people, literally. But you getting ready to blow up in some form of like stepping into the unknown, stepping into like something new. You could definitely be like doing something different, stepping outside, like stepping outside your comfort zone. But this new beginning, the more you blow up, the more people gonna fall back on you. But oh well, like I said from the beginning, if they ain't for you, if they ain't aligned with you, let them go. And to be honest, I don't feel like you really care, because I feel like you just don't want to observe that energy. You don't want to be in that mind space of, oh, nobody like me, nobody want to listen to me. You're not in that negative mind space. If anything, you're trying not to be. But the more you blow up, the more big you get as a person, the more people fall back on you. But oh well. Oh well. These are people who are very insecure anyways, with their own selves, their own, own body, they have a lot of insecurities. Because I just feel like these are people, some of these people, they just don't align with you. They don't. They don't. They have a lot of baggage. Some of them come with, and I see a lot in this spread that I do not want to say. They come with a lot of baggage. Some of them got crazy STDs. They HOE and around. It's like these people are totally different from you, but they want to hold on to you. They want to watch you. They want to hear what you got to say, but they don't at the same time. Just to be envious of you, just to, just to watch you and be a stalker, basically. But I am getting that energy where these people are just all fucked up, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. They all messed up. They may even have a lot of lovers holding on to them still. Like I said, they all messed up. They are very, very, I wouldn't say beneath you, but they got some work to do, Leo. But you're going to be celebrated by those who align more with you. So it don't even matter who it is. People just jealous of you, your confidence, your looks, how smart you are. That's it. Because I feel like you could be somebody that really keep to yourself. You could be somebody who's very quiet. You only talk when really spoken to, and I feel like you don't create drama. But the more you keep so much to yourself and keep to yourself, the more people are drawn to you. No matter if they like you or not, they still drawn to you. Look, and I ain't realized we got the universe right here. Two world, like I'm telling y'all gonna be big. Some of y'all definitely gonna be universal. Some of y'all gonna be I'm hearing a billboard. Like I said, some of y'all got a public platform. Things are definitely gonna get big for you. Some of y'all gonna be definitely making a lot of money online. If you on TV, if you got a podcast, if you, like I said, a tarot card reader, a content creator in some way, shape, or form, right? It don't matter what you do. Y'all gonna be making a lot of money. Y'all gonna go big. I'm hearing go hard or go home. And I feel like y'all are going hard because y'all are stepping into the unknown. Y'all doing something different. Like I said, some of y'all are public speaking. Like you could be definitely somebody of the light that actually wants to like help people, wake people up, help them make some form of change in their life. I'm just keep hearing transformation. But you definitely gonna be somebody who is very much worldwide, very big. Like I said, you could be on the news. You're probably gonna end up on the news, on the billboard. Some of y'all, if you got a business, is going to blow up. Like literally, there's going to be some type of glow up in regards of your whole life. It's going to be an upgrade in your life, all because of something that you just decided to do. That was maybe you were hesitant to do it before, but you decided to do it anyways. Because it's like you came to realize that some people may not agree with you say, and some people may agree with you say. But it's like you can't make everybody happy, so you just going to do it anyways just to help other people if you have to in some way, shape, or form. But y'all definitely about to be big. And you're gonna start to see the fruits of your labor real fast. It may be slow right now if you already started this, but I'm telling you, things gonna come full circle, and you're gonna start to see the fruits of your labor. Yeah, you are somebody who is spiritually protected, even your money. Whatever you are materializing, whatever you bring in this world, in this life, you are somebody who is very protected. I'm hearing very favored. You're so protected, even the devils can't even touch you, literally. I strongly feel like I'm talking to somebody that is a spiritualist or something. You could be an influencer. You could have a podcast. You could be a travel blogger or something. You could be a tarot card reader. Some way, shape, or form in the community. Like I said, the rest of you guys, it could have been, a face-to-face, one-on-one conversation with somebody, or maybe even both. But even though they may not like you, I strongly feel like they hear you. They hear you. That's exactly what I heard. People hear you. Like some people try to purposely ignore you because people are intimidated by your energy for real, for real. Your energy, people are definitely intimidated by you because you're so confident, you're so bold, you're so brave, and it's not making them happy. But oh well, as long as you're happy in your own skin and what you do, that's all that really matters. Look, destiny. You got all these good cards. Look, you got awareness next. Just came right back out. It was at the bottom. Yes. Some people gonna go from ignoring you to celebrating you, and some people are going to, like I said, the more you grow, the bigger you get, the more some people start to like fall back from you though. But hey, it is what it is. They ain't gonna be able to ignore you for too long. Those who ignore you is gonna be celebrating you. That's what I really feel. I feel like those who tried to ignore you and they wasn't happy for you, they wouldn't give you your flowers or whatever. They are going to be celebrating you. Some of you guys, you walked away. Somebody walked away from something that was a dead end situation. Some of you guys could have been in a relationship. It could have been a Scorpio or a fire sign. That's just a side message for somebody. Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely in this energy of confident, of like hitting the next stages in your life, literally. I'm hearing hitting the ground running. Like you are definitely taking off in something. There's some level of upgrade with yourself. Your looks, your mindset has changed. Your work, your business has changed for the better. Like you got upgrades all around you in your life, literally. And I feel like Spirit is giving you an upgrade because you broke free from something or someone. Yeah, you stopped giving to something that was one-sided. You mentally broke free from somebody. And they was ignoring you. If somebody was ignoring you in a state of love, I feel like this is something that has already happened before this upgrade. But I'm just speaking on it because I see it. But I am seeing that if somebody was once ignoring you, it's because they were too busy still living the same lifestyle. They wasn't ready for change. And I did see that death card reverse at the bottom. So If that was a Scorpio you left behind or a fire sign you left behind, that person was ignoring you on purpose, but they ain't happy with themselves, but they still indulging in third parties, drinking, smoking, doing all of this low vibrational stuff. But I feel like you did do the right thing by, breaking free from this situation because you realized it wasn't going to be reciprocated. The love wasn't reciprocated. The attention wasn't reciprocated or any of that. Yeah, but this person is unhappy. This person is depressed. They're not happy with their life. So if somebody left you before this upgrade, if somebody left you before this upgrade, maybe even avoided you, maybe even ghosted you, maybe even abandoned you, because I feel like a lot of y'all, that's what's bringing the upgrade after you get away or get out of a situation with somebody. It's like, it's because somebody wasn't happy with themselves, they wasn't happy with their own life, and they still not. They give it to somebody that they're not happy with. Could be somebody they got a kid with that caused them to be very depressed. They may look like they're happy, but they're not. They feel drained where they at. But I feel like this could have been a lesson for you, and that could be the reason why you could be putting yourself out there. And I'm hearing speak your truth, or something like that. Yeah, you speaking your truth. Maybe you could be applying what it is that you have went through. I'm hearing in love, in relationships, in friendships, and it's like you putting it out there. And since you putting it out there to other people, it's like the people that's watching you, they know that they are one of those people. I'm not saying that they did you wrong. Some of them could be. Some of y'all got people watching y'all that did y'all wrong, and you could be a content creator. And you got the people that did you wrong, no matter if it's an old friend, family, lovers, they could be actually watching you. Well, no matter what you do online, they're watching you, because I feel that. The rest of you guys, it just could be people that know they have wronged other people, and you bringing it to their attention, and it triggers them. I surely feel like I'm talking to somebody that is a content creator or something, or a spiritualist or something. Some of y'all even left a Virgo behind, a Scorpio behind. Some of y'all left a Leo behind. I'm hearing over the years you have left these type of people behind. But that's how people view you. They view you as somebody of the light. They view it as somebody who is very strange, very mysterious, somebody who, that is very attractive, physically and mentally attractive. You could be somebody who is rare, because they never met somebody not only who is attractive and very ambitious and smart. It's like your stuff. It's like no matter what you say, you telling the truth. Even if people don't want to, are in denial, they know that you are telling the truth, because these people are just not ready to change. And some of them do compare themselves to you. And that's why some of them try to downplay whatever it is that you have to say or whatever it is that you put up there. Because they ain't happy with themselves, they ain't happy with their own life, and they really not ready to change. Honestly, they still doing the same thing that you probably got out of. But I'm hearing you are in a leadership position right now. That's why people don't like you. You are in a leadership position and you're waking people up, and that's how people feel about you. Like I said, some of them will be joining you pretty soon. Some of them gonna fall back the bigger you get, but it's because they know that they're not happy with themselves in their own life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that they gotta deal with on their own. Because best believe, if they was on your level or even trying to change, they will actually be rooting for you. They will be actually, supporting you, because that motivates them to change. You see what I'm saying? So the people that's falling back on you, they know they're not making no change. They're not making no progress. They're not even trying to change. Probably don't even want to change. You see what I'm saying? Of course, they're not going to be supporting you or, giving you your flowers or whatever the case may be. But I feel like, to be honest, y'all are definitely in a leadership position right now, Leo. And I just feel like you could be somebody that is very valuable to other people. And maybe this is part of your purpose. This is part of your life, to step outside your comfort zone and, help other people, whether they want to hear it or not. We got proposal. Yeah, it says taken to the next level. There is something that's going to the next level. And you have some people crashing out. I told you, some people, you are very much, you're triggering people. But I feel like it's because you want people to change. You want people to be the best version of themselves. It's not like you're trying to downplay them or talk about them. I feel like you just want the best for them, But this is some next level for real. People may be against it or trying to fight against, whatever it is that you have to say. It's just them being in denial and wanting to stay in some form of illusion, But like I said, the more engagement you get, the more big you get, the more the people that was against what it is that you were saying, they're going to crash out. And they may try to stir up some drama. So y'all be careful with that. Yeah, you could be somebody who was full of love. Yeah, some people gonna start to love you. Like I said, the people that was once again against you, they're gonna start to turn into fans or supporters in a way, or they're gonna be on your level or some way, shape, or form. Now, some of you guys actually got some form of a proposal. If you are talking to somebody, dating somebody, committed to somebody, you could be getting proposed to. And it may be people in your family or friendship group that may be against you being engaged or married to somebody. But I just feel like it may cause some form of a fallout. And you can read this both ways. If this is back to work or business, the more you go to the next phase in your life, the more you blow up, the more people start to try to bring their negative energy on you and create drama. Mind you, these are people that's fighting demons. But I feel like you're going to fall back on them. It's like you're going to start to ignore them, because we got frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action. You're going to start to avoid them, ignore them. So if somebody crashing out on you, trying to cuss you out, call you any name in the book, or whatever, it's because they're jealous. And they fighting demons. And they don't want to heal. And they don't want to change. And they're so-called against what it is that you got to say. And they just in denial of their own BS. It's like people are in denial of the simple fact that they are stuck in life. And not only stuck in life, but stuck in some form of illusion. The way of living, the way of being, their mindset. It's like a lot of people are very unaware of themselves. Very unaware of themselves. And they don't like that at all, what it is you have to say, what it is that you got to do. They don't like how you walk. They don't like how you move. They don't like how you talk. Like I said, it's because they in denial of the simple fact that they are battling demons, yo. They don't want to wake up. So I feel like if somebody attacking you in some way, shape, or form, trying to call you out, I feel like you're going to stonewall them. Leave them where they at. Block them. Or just leave them where they at. Leave them on red. Leave them on scene. However they coming towards you. Period. You know what? I ain't pulling these. But that's how people view you, as somebody who is very attractive and very smart and very mysterious, very confident, that holds a lot of weight, a lot of knowledge, a lot of power. And they may they don't try you, but listen, you're spiritually protected, so it doesn't even matter. Because the people that's for you, those going to be the people that is on your level mentally and emotionally. The people that's against you, those are people who are still fighting demons. You see what I'm saying? They have no level of awareness at all. Instead of arguing with you and fighting you and try to create tension, frustration between y'all, it's like they need to be working on themselves. That's what they rather do. They rather fight you or come against you and bully you, because some of y'all could be dealing with bullies, instead of working on themselves, knowing that they ain't going nowhere in life. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people just lack awareness. It's like they're not looking at themselves. They're not looking at their life. They're not looking at what they're doing to you, trying to attack you. You see what I'm saying? Like, just lost. Yeah, I feel like I'm talking to some content creators, obviously. Yeah, you could be somebody who is just has a really big heart, Leo. But you got a lot of love around that's coming towards you, a lot of abundance. It says, open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Yes, you're going to get a lot of love. You're going to get a lot of support. There's a lot of happiness around you, no matter where you at. And the more love you get and the more big you go, people with baggage is going to be looking at you like this. And it's sad because even the people with baggage is still want to, I'm hearing trauma dump on you. They want to project their negative energy onto you because of the love, the abundance, the prosperity you get in, the recognition you're getting, the rewards you're getting. You know, it's like they still holding on too. I told you they're going to end up blending in. The more love you get, the more you level up. The people with the baggage that was trying to go against you, they're going to be blending in too and trying to act like they love you. Told you. If they can't, listen, if they can't destroy you, they're going to join you. If they can't destroy you, they're going to join you, even while they're mad. Told you. So expect engagement with the people who is full of baggage too. These people are big mad because you are getting some form of engagement. You are getting love. You are getting support. You're getting your flowers. You're getting a reward. You could have got a promotion at work. You could have got, you know, a better position at work. Something like that. Some of y'all people mad because you engaged. You're married. We got proposal twice. Some of y'all could have got engaged. And people may try to bring it down and talk trash about it and go against it because they stuck and they ain't married. And they ain't got no boo. Like, you know, like people weird. It's like no matter what you do, they hate on it. Now, like I said, proposal can also mean that people just attracted to you, engaging with you, talking to you, wanting to be near you. So expect celebration. Told y'all. Expect celebration. People are going, same cards I spoke over here. Y'all going to be celebrated regardless of how other people view you. 3 of Cups. Basically, same thing. Some of y'all are at a wedding or some type of wedding reception or something. And there's like one toxic little bitch in the corner that don't like you getting all the attention. It could be the bride. If it ain't you, it could be the bride that's mad because all the attention is on you and not on her. Now, the rest of you guys, if you are the married individual, you have one little person in the corner that don't like you, that's at your little event, and they are very toxic. They're mad because you're still getting a lot of attention. And people celebrating you, congratulating you. Maybe for an example, maybe you at a wedding, right? And the person that's mad at you could be the actual person that's getting married. And they see you getting all this attention and people walking up to you like, congratulations, I just heard you got promoted. Like, even if you at a wedding, people could be like congratulating something that you just had, like some form of accomplishment you just got. And people could be like, giving you your flowers about it. And the person that's there too, that could be the bride or themselves, or it could just be a random that came to the wedding, reception or whatever with you. And it don't have to be actually came with you, but like they showed up. You see what I'm saying? It don't have to be the bride itself. It could just be somebody that was invited just as well as you that is toxic and mad because you're getting a lot of attention. This is just a lot of jealousy around you. People don't like how much you love yourself. They don't like how much, attention you get, how people adore you, how people celebrate you, how confident you get. That's how people feel about you. That's exactly how people feel about you, Leo. But keep celebrating because you got a lot of you got a lot of good, better things ahead coming in. And like I said, expect engagement, expect attention, expect celebration, happiness, good time. Even if you are the one that got proposed to, or got married, there's celebration all around you. Period. A lot of celebration, a lot of engagement. Like I said, some of you guys, you could be actually be somewhere at a public event somewhere, and people are trying to bring you down. The rest of you guys, you are definitely publicly like online. So just take what category you may be in. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I hope it resonates, and y'all take care.